Hawks and the Indianapolis Colts. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Seahawks take over.
Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. And then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson's
pass.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they meant it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots, the big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now Newton on first down. A slant to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The numbers for Julio in last week's effort, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Good.
after marching down the field, only getting 3 there. Kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that, Eddie? The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. On the Seahawks, 34 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made by
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Newton. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Good. Makes the score Colts 6, Seahawks 0.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now, getting set to go again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad, but let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Seahawks first down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, Wilson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both.
No, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Rolling to his right. Oh, another great move. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's good for a goal.
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, here's Newton.
7.
Campbell making the catch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And he's got it. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal, something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This is DJ Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Fielded in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown.
We talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Newton.
36-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd
of the gun. Here's Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case,
at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
when a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Newton. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. On 1st down, it's Newton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 1st down, Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Wilson's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with Williams. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
1st down.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Wilson right back to Williams, and this time he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
From the gun, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Michael Dixon.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So here are the Colts to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll roll him out right.
Yard line.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9.
Here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Newton
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Damian Williams.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
3 on the play.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. Past the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 20-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10.
Seahawks 10.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 6, 90 seconds remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short throw to Disley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Complete.
7 yards, the pick up there. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line.
At the 40.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Short throw to Disley. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down.
Now Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Seahawks.
But Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Colts, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5.